What's up? I'm Hugs. That's Sam. Welcome to Hugs and Sam. Today we're getting back in to some BS, anger-driven madness that's just full of lies. It's called Attack on Titan. Now at the end of episode 5, I was extremely triggered because people may want you to believe that Eren died. Still don't believe it. People said I'm in denial. I made a little video about all of the lies that you've tried, to push on me and people making fun of me. But I still believe. I still believe that Eren is just chilling. People are like, did you see his arm and his legs? I didn't see nothing, man. I didn't see nothing.
I mean, people can live without an arm and
That's
a
right.
leg.
Maybe
we
he's gonna be like Professor
Fullmetal
X. Maybe he's gonna be like Professor X and just be like in a wheelchair, like.
Or Al in Fullmetal Alchemist.
Exactly.
He has no arm and leg.
So, I said,
I believe that Eren got eaten and is dead because I saw blood and.
He's fine. All right, let's go ahead and check this out, though. Attack on Titan, Episode 6, The World She Saw, Battle of Trost District, Part 2. The World She Saw makes me think this is going to be Mikasa's side.
I'm so upset to see Mikasa learn about Eren's death.
I will tell you...
It's going to crush me. Like, I know it.
I will tell you one thing. After Eren's death, there was... that blood-curdling scream by Armin.
Oh my gosh.
And that messed me up almost more than anything else. Because it was intense.
And then like the whip of like the looking back, Mikasa looking back and like her hair like...
And she just like knows.
Oh my gosh, because she knows. Like she can feel it.
That was intense.
I don't want to watch this.
That was something, that's like a traumatizing experience in itself. Like other than, Eren's death. Was the Armin scream... Yeah, that Armin scream.
Yep, Armin's scream and Mikasa. Like
the Mikasa part didn't mess me up because I know
I just know
what happens when it messes me up.
I just know like whenever we watch her find out or whatever, like it's just gonna kill me. Okay.
All right, well let's watch it. So Connie finds him. Imagine being Armin having to explain. I kind of like that flashback though.
Why did they leave him to like the Titans? Like why didn't they eat him too?
So sad. Okay, let's break that down.
My heart is like being ripped out right now.
The absolutely most emotional scene in this entire show, more than Eren's mom dying. The most emotional scene right there. From the start of Connie trying to talk Armin, down from his kind of insanity that he's gone into, to Hannah and Franz.
You think so?
That's so sad. Because it's like, he's coming to terms not only with the fact that, like, he's essentially to blame that Eren dies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's the one who got caught. Eren died saving him.
Yeah, and it was like...
And then he looks back on his life like, that's not the first time Eren's had to save me.
Yeah, and it's like we get to know a little bit more about Armin's background and, like,
well,
their
friendship. Kind of saw that earlier on, too, because they ran from Mikasa when they were picking on Armin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we've seen a tiny bit of that, and it kind of alluded to that's, like, the way things are.
Exactly.
But it's like, that's got to put so much more pressure on him that he died.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And how he says he tried to stand shoulder to shoulder with them to, like, be at the same level as them. And then, like, perfect connection is him, like, crashing into the wall.
Yeah.
Like, that he can't be at that level, that he can't maintain that life, that he can't be that person.
Yeah. That's so sad.
You know what I mean?
And it's like he tries. Like, he, you know, he
and
tries
then,
so hard. Like, he never was like, I'm not going to do this with y'all, you know?
Well, and the crazy thing is you see that weakness in him, that emotional weakness, and then you see her trying to resuscitate him.
And
you know what I mean?
He's got to be, like, the strong one.
He's got to be the one to say, like, it's dangerous here. We have to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of weird to... it's fitting, but it's like that juxtaposition of him being the weak one, Eren dying, him not being able to cope and having all these emotions, and then trying to be the one to help her move on. And he couldn't even say it. He couldn't even say he's dead. He just said he's, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like he couldn't do it. And then he's having that breakdown, like, I just can't do this. I can't.
Yeah.
And it's almost like the exact opposite of Eren.
Yeah.
And Eren's like, I'm going to do this no matter what.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care what it takes or what I have to do. I'm going to drive everybody out, all the Titans out. I'm going to, if I have to fight them all myself, I will, you know, like that side of it. And Armin's like more, I can't live up to that expectation. I can't be what they are.
I feel like we're going to be like really shocked by Armin though. I feel like he's going to really step up and do some great things.
I feel like that's what's laying the groundwork for his character growth.
Yeah.
I mean, that's obviously what's happening. But what I'm saying is, like, it's so cool to see that differential in what's driving the show and in the main focus of the show, who is now apparently Armin. Even though Eren is not dead. Still don't believe it. I'll give it like 2 more episodes. If he don't just pop out of like a house like he's just been chilling. Okay? You don't know? Alright, let's go pick it up. I'm just saying he's not dead. It's not that ridiculous to believe he's not dead.
I mean, it's not, but he'd have to like come back.
Anything
like,
happens in there.
He'd have to come back as like a zombie or a titan or something.
Oh snap! I was like, it just looks like a dude. What the hell? He's like kicked that dude off.
Why is he running?
Why is he?
Like
I was gonna
that?
say, why is he running in that like weird way?
It's abnormal.
Yeah, boy.
Oh no! Move!
It just landed just short of everybody. Oh snap! Can she just like kill him?
Can she just go over there and like kill him?
Oh! Oh!
死体がどうやって喋るの？
Kill him. Just kill him.
Luska. HugKnuckles イエーガーです。ごめんください。
どうしたの？ねえ、父さん？
What happened? He literally just said. What happened?
Wouldn't it like?
Didn't the dad just say that's the
Coming?
doctor right there? Yeah.
Like, yeah.
おい。
Was that all in the same time period? Yeah.
こいつはわざわざ親殺してまで連れ去ってよ。
Wow. So they kidnapped her and killed their parents.
ちょうどだがまだガキだな。俺の趣味じゃねえ。イーガー先生、お待ちしていました。
No man.
So he thought that was Dr.
Yeah.
Yu. Oh my
Okay.
god. Oh my god.
いい加減にしろ。
Wow. How? This adds so much. We didn't really know anything about Mikasa up to this point, right? We just knew we didn't see her parents, at least, at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this adds so much more
because like whenever
to her talking about being family
Aaron's
with
mom
Aaron,
was like being eaten, and she was like there like.
But I'm saying, like, how she was talking to Aaron about, like, don't die, because, like, their you know what I mean? Like, their family is the only family they have.
It makes me even more mad that, like, Aaron was even mean to her at all.
Exactly.
Like, it makes me so mad.
And how she's going to react with Aaron being dead.
I'm, like, shaking. I'm so upset right now.
Well, and also, it's, like, it's already dark and, like, messed up, but it's even more messed up that they, like, stole her for, like, perverts, to sell her to perverts in the city.
Well, like... I just want to know, like, what's gonna, like, how she got away.
Well, because we know she gets away.
Yeah, does
we
she,
know
like,
she grows up to be, like,
Omega
mega super cool badass chick.
Yeah, but it's like she's gone through so much crap. Like, oh my god.
I feel like we're going to see similar stories for some of the other people. Because, like, we still don't know what happened to Annie. And I feel like Annie's gone through something. Like, I assume this was going to be the style of scenario Annie went through of, like, her family getting killed or something like that. Because of, like, how she's such a hard ass.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll get to that eventually, I guess.
森には怖い狼がいるんだぞ。でももう心配いらないよ。おじさんたちと一緒に行けば。ありがとうおじさん。
Did he?
That's not doing that.
He saved her.
I already know the score. Oh!
死んじゃえよクソ野郎。
Yes. Aaron, the little badass. What the hell? I thought he just pops out.
No, there's another one.
Then he just pops out. He's just like, I'm like, it just
What
kills
about the other dude?
Kills the dude and pops out. What? Oh snap! How was Aaron this badass back then? He didn't seem like that. Wow. Savage. The broom is still sticking out of my man. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. Mikasa's gonna have to do it. Yep. That's so powerful. Wow. Come on, Mikasa. Come on. Come on.
その瞬間体の震えが止まった
I'm getting goosebumps.
その時から
Oh.
私は自分を完璧に支配できた
She's going Super Saiyan.
Oh, yes. Here we go, here we go.
Oh, snap. I thought she breaks
She
the
just
boards
broke the
under her
boards.
feet.
What the heck?
Aaron seems like a badass. He didn't feel that way when we
He
first met him in
did.
the series.
Yeah, because nobody was afraid of him. They were afraid of Mikasa.
Yeah. Also,
So it's like...
what he didn't know her, right? They had said like you need to make friends with her, whatever, like, but he didn't know her. Okay?
Like right then?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like when he was a kid.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But like how did he know the dad sends him to go stand at the foot of the mountain, like he just says, okay? How did he know where to go to find her? And why, like, if he didn't really have any attachment to her, like, know her or whatever, like, he just, like, showed up like a boss and just, like, handled these people.
Well,
like, it's just such a weird, like, thing to just happen.
yeah.
Like, he went there, had a knife ready, like, had a plan. Like,
I mean, if you think about it, though, it's like...
He had already impromptu'd that weapon, though, with the knife on the end of the broom.
But it's like... Okay, so she looked kind of like her mom, like, and she's about his age. Like, he kind of knew a description. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
First off, then, like...
But she was in the house on the floor tied up.
Either
like,
way, even if it wasn't her, he's probably like, this girl's hurt, and I'm going to kill these people because obviously they're hurting her.
I don't know.
You know
like,
what I mean?
I get that part of it.
Yeah.
But
and
I'm
so
saying,
it's
like, he just showed up like a freaking, like Michael Myers from
he also
Halloween.
explained, like, how he found her. Like, he saw the cabin and, like...
I'm just saying, like... You know what I mean?
He
Like,
might
it
have just stumbled upon... we also, like, don't understand, like, how far away he had went for
That's
it.
what
You know
I'm
what
saying.
I mean?
Like,
So it's like...
I just feel like it's a little thin. I feel like he just, like, knew Like, I feel like he had an attachment to her, and he just, like, knew.
I don't know. Maybe there is
Because
more
even still,
about the story.
like, just to come in, like, murder, you know what I mean? Like, super murder spree.
I mean, there might be more in depth, like, more to the story that we just haven't found out yet,
I don't know. I just think that's such, like, a crazy thing to happen.
Weird.
Like, I imagine their friendship as kids was like, oh, hey, like, my dad was friends with your dad. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
We hung out together and, like, something happened to your family, so my family kind of took you in. But I didn't think it was, like, these people killed and then your family and then, like, kidnapped you for, like, sex, whatever. And then he came and killed everybody and, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
I, like, totally am, like, I'm bought into the fact
that,
I
like, love the story.
Like, I'm saying, like, I'm bought into, like, him being able to find her and him killing him and stuff. But the only thing that trips me up is, like, after this moment, why does he become weak again?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless it's something that has to happen for it to spark that rage in him kind of thing. Like his mom dying sparked the rage in him, and then him seeing her in danger sparked something in him. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, like, I don't know if that has something to do with it, but...
I mean, he always had this courageous streak to him throughout the story.
Well, yeah.
But, like, not that
like
savage
that.
murder.
I don't
like,
think so either. That's why, that's, like, the only thing that I'm kind of confused about.
But I love that. I think that's the coolest freaking thing. Like,
yeah.
I love it. I think it's awesome. It's an awesome story.
お前は自分が何をしたか分かっているのか有害な獣を駆除した。たまたま人と格好が似ていただけの獣だ。
Wow. They just happen to look like people.
奴らはとっくに移動していた。間に合わなかった。早く帰ろうぜ。俺たちの家に。
And then now he's gone, and she's like,
he's not gone. He's not gone. I still refuse to believe.
撤退だ、アッカーマン。壁を登るぞ。
全員の撤退を支援してきます。
おい、アッカーマン。
でも私にはこの世界に帰る場所がある。
I love that she just slays Titans like nothing.
あなたがいれば私は何でもできる。
no, don't say that.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So we knew it was going to be hard. I felt like she knew at this point because of the, like, she turned her head or whatever. But it's like, obviously she wouldn't know from just hearing that. You know what I mean? It just drew her attention that something happened. But
I can't even.
It just sets it up that much harder for the fall. It sets it up that much harder for when she finally finds out that he was injured badly, but is still alive and is perfectly fine and will live the rest of his life and very happy. They did not show anything else to tell me that he's dead other than Armin freaking out. Okay? There's stories about how a man lived inside of a whale or something, so I don't know. You know?
Are you serious? You think Aaron's like alive?
I don't know. I believe, okay? Yu-Gi-Oh! Taught me to believe in the heart of the cards. I believe in the heart of the cards. I believe in Aaron. I believe Mikasa's love for him will protect him. What was in the basement? We still don't know.
There has to be.
There's got to be more to the story.
There has to be more.
Because Dr. Yeager is still such a huge character of the show.
Yeah, and he's missing.
Where's he?
And, like, how can, like, I know Aaron's dead, but, like, how can he be dead? Like, I'm kind of starting to, like, think maybe he's not dead.
I just know.
Like, how can he be dead?
He's going to come back, like, next episode, and y'all are going to feel dumb.
No. I think
all y'all trolls are going to feel dumb. You couldn't make me believe. I
don't know. I just know that I still don't know, like, that Mikasa knows that he's dead. Obviously, she doesn't. And for her to say that at the very end about he is home, like, yeah. like that, I am not okay. So, like, I can't even, like, my heart hurts. Like, it literally feels like it's being ripped out because it's gonna kill her. Like, it's gonna break her heart all over again, and I can't.
The beginning of the episode, the end of the episode were two of the more emotional parts of the whole series. Armin and then Hana and Franz and Mikasa at the end talking about Aaron. And it's like there's a lot of feeling of sadness and depression and like people being overwhelmed. And I'm like, there's got to be something good that comes soon. I don't know if I'm naive and I need that ebb and flow. I need something good to happen.
I just feel like it's the next couple episodes are just going to be more heart-wrenching because Mikasa's got to find out that he's dead.
Severely injured.
Like, you know what I mean, though? Like, everybody thinks, like, Armin thinks he's dead, and Connie thinks found out that he's dead once, you know what I mean? It's like, nobody knows where he is, so as soon as she finds out that something, like, that he's dead, everybody thinks he's dead, if he is, whatever.
For his triumphant
if he's
return.
not, whatever.
For his triumphant return.
It's going to, like, break her heart, and I am not okay with that.
Here's my thing. Eren was having these weird-ass dreams where, like, there was that key and, like, something else. There's something in that basement, and y'all made fun of me because I keep asking about the basement.
That's true, because,
but
like,
there's something in that basement, and they were doing something to him.
How would we ever know what happens to him unless, if he's dead, like, how would we know, like, what those dreams even meant?
Flashbacks. That would be the only way that they could do it other than that. Or when the dad comes, like, tell it via flashback. But I just don't believe that that's the way they do it.
Was whatever they were injecting into him, like, will it, like, make him come back to life? I don't know.
That's what I'm hoping. I just feel like there was some stuff that they laid down in the beginning of the story that is unresolved in that Eren felt special.
I just know, like, whenever he, like, he was missing an arm, he was missing a leg, he chomped down, there was blood going everywhere, like he got eaten.
How many characters do you know that have, like, lost arms or...
Well, that's what I was saying, like, Al in Full Metal Alchemist. That's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, like, he can live without an arm and a leg, but, like, whenever
Luke
he got
Skywalker,
eaten, when he got eaten, like,
you know, there
was blood, like, you know what I mean? He literally got eaten.
Because his arm ripped off.
And if he's inside that Titan, like, how's he gonna come out unless he climbs out, kills him from within and climbs out, or gets pooped out? Like, how else, like...
I don't know how it's gonna happen. I didn't write the show. I don't know how it's gonna happen.
Like,
but all I'm saying is, I just believe, with what we saw in the beginning, what was laid down for us as far as, like, his background, okay? The dad is, like, something special because everybody kind of talks about the dad, and he hasn't reappeared yet, wherever the heck he is. He looked like he was riding back 5 years ago. I don't know, like, what store he went to.
Yeah.
But, like, you know what I mean?
It was like 5 years ago, he was literally
exactly.
riding home.
And he's like, I wonder if anyone survived. Let's find out in about 5 years.
Where did he go?
So it's like, I just feel like there's so many unresolved things in that story. There's got to be something more.
It's almost like that's why Eren has to be alive.
That's
Eren has to come
what I'm
back.
Saying.
Unless they just use flashbacks. Unless they just use a bunch of flashbacks to tell an entire story.
That's the only other thing I could think of is, like, maybe there's, like, some flashback story and, like, maybe there's some way that they figure out how to end up, like, eventually completely defeating the Titans because of whatever research his dad did, and they'll be like, well, Eren died, but he died for a good cause or whatever because of XYZ. Then I'll believe it, and then I'll be like, okay, Eren died for a reason. But right now, Eren died for no damn reason. Yeah. Like, Eren was seriously injured for no damn reason.
I just feel like I don't believe that he can come back. You know what I mean?
We'll have to see.
It's like I'm like, oh yeah, you know, it's hard to believe that he could live that, but it's also like it's hard to believe that there's going to be, like, huge people running around like that.
People talked about Game of Thrones.
Do you get the point I'm making?
Yeah.
Like,
I completely understand
like,
that.
it's I'm setting aside, like, the belief of, like...
Yeah, you're suspending like, disbelief.
Yeah, like, that there's huge people running around eating people, but it's also, like, I still don't believe that it could be possible that he's alive.
Well, and that's why I'm drawing, like, the connection to, like, Ned Stark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, people say that, and it's like, you kind of have this character that you, like, completely believe in. You have no reason to believe he's dead, other than at least they show his head rolling around or whatever.
And they, like, hold it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even then, like, and I don't want to get too spoilery. Lots of spoilers for Game of Thrones. If you haven't seen Game of Thrones, like, give me, like, 2 minutes.
Yeah, don't, like, watch our reactions, honestly.
Jon Snow. Would you have thought he would have come back to life?
No.
Exactly. Now, if Ned Stark... I can suspend disbelief of like dude got stabbed, brought back to life. A little bit different than dude got his head cut off and brought back to life.
Yeah.
There's a difference. But I'm like, that right now I'm in the Jon Snow category of Aaron denial.
Yeah.
I'm like, he could come back.
He could come back.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. It's just like, where's the body? You
if
know what I mean?
had
Like, at
seen,
least
like-
Jon Snow's body was, like,
well,
laying there.
That's
but
what I'm
it's
saying.
like,
Because we didn't see the body, I
Because
feel
we
is
didn't
why I can still believe. Now, had I seen them like,
he's gonna be, like, coming out, like, in poop, or, like, Titan poop. You know what I mean?
Poop.
Like, I just...
I feel you, and I know I'm
Gosh,
coming
I
out of
feel
left
terrible
field.
saying that.
I
But that's just, like, that's true. Like, that's what's gonna happen.
I know I'm coming out left field. I know it's crazy, but like, roll with me. What do you have to lose?
I believe that if, like, it's hard for me to believe that he can, but I believe that to make the story, like,
Plausible.
like I feel like he needs to come back. Like,
The
I'm
other
not
thing-
completely 100% against the idea of him coming back. I
People
just
are
don't feel
like-
like it's possible.
People are like, did you see the arm? Did you see the leg? Yes. Now, had I see like the Titan go like this and like just rip him in half and like head and
Like
completely
Aaron's mom, like it, like the
he like did
he like
this
ripped
and
her
then
in half.
like
I knew she was dead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
see,
but
I
I just-
feel like there was more visual confirmation on that one.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
'Cause
and
I have no
even
question Mama's
even
dead.
Thomas was like, yeah,
Like, I don't know. I think that's why I can believe. Is because like I didn't get enough visual confirmation to completely believe that he's dead. I get that that's outlandish.
Yeah.
I get people keep making fun of me for being in denial, but y'all are just trolls because Aaron will be back.
Well, my main concern right now, because I believe Aaron's dead, is Mikasa finding out and what Mikasa's gonna, like, what her reaction's gonna be. Because I don't want her to be sad, because, like, I would say, like, she's my favorite character.
Sasha's my favorite character.
I would say Mikasa's my favorite. And, like, the thought of her being sad, like, really makes me very sad.
Sasha's my favorite character because she reminds me of Nora from Ruby.
Yeah.
She's got, like, this innocence about her, but also she's, like,
She
pretty
likes
legit.
Food. She likes food, too.
Yeah.
And
But
I
you
like
get what I'm
food.
saying? Like, she's also, like, she can handle herself on the battlefield.
Yeah, she can.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just cool to me. Mikasa's, like, a badass character, but, like, I think
I'm
after...
also a sucker for somebody who's got, like, a sad story.
That's what I was just about to
and
say.
it's like if someone's like gone through a lot, like I like connect with that person a lot
You
because it's
empathize.
like, yeah, like I just feel like I've always been connected to anybody who's got like sad, story
you
or
want to
whatever.
fight for the underdog.
Yeah, and it's like I don't want her to be sad. I don't like people being sad at all.
I still say Sasha's my favorite character, but I will say after seeing more about Mikasa's family story, it does make me more attached to her.
Yeah.
And that's anything.
I'm like, I was already attached to her. Now I'm like super attached.
But that's
to
what I'm
her.
saying. As with anything, the more you learn about an individual character, the more you're going to get invested in that character. If the whole next episode is like them showing Connie's story and talking about Connie's family and like Connie did something epic or whatever, Connie might be one of my favorite characters then. But right
Yeah.
now I'm like, I don't really have an attachment to you. Like, you're there and you're like
Yeah.
a plot device to kind of like connect people. But like, there's no real connection to Connie. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But when as the character development goes in the series, who knows? If it's like Game of Thrones, Connie might be like freaking Arya, and Connie's like the one that's, you know what I mean? Like in the end, like when you started watching Game of Thrones, were you like Arya? Okay, that's gonna be one of the ones that's like,
Yeah, no.
no, not at all. At least not to me. And
Yeah, she's like one of my favorites now. Like,
we've talked about if we have a daughter, naming her Arya.
yep.
But anyway, we've kind of talked a lot about this, but there's a lot to talk about with this. There's
Yep.
a lot of things, there's a lot of elements in the soup.
And we're actually going to be jumping right into episode 7 right after this. We're reacting them back to back.
Because we hit that
So-
4K bonus, or 3K
Yeah,
bonus? 3K
3K.
bonus.
Oh man, I'm thinking,
Hopefully we'll hit 4K
yeah,
very
hopefully
soon.
we'll
Please
hit
subscribe
4K.
if you
Yeah,
haven't
please
subscribed.
subscribe.
Alright, if you like the video, like it. If you haven't subbed, sub. That's what the cool kids do, and it gets more episodes put up on the channel faster.
Yes.
And if you want to see full versions of reactions we have, go over to Patreon. Shout out to all of our patrons who are watching the full reaction right now. We absolutely love you. Thank you for supporting us and helping us do what we do. And it's cool you get to see all the full reactions.
Also, just letting you guys know, we're going to be going out of town for a couple weeks. We're going to be going to see his family up in the Chicago area.
Yo.
So our background's going to be a little bit different. We are bringing our computer, so we'll hopefully stay on the schedule. We're going to try our best because, you know, it is kind of far of a drive.
We'll do what
but
we can.
having to go up there for a family emergency. So that's what's up, but we'll keep in contact with you
Stay
guys.
tuned,
Yeah.
and we'll have things up. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.